Well, hello, gorgeous Leo. Welcome to your twin flame reading for mid-September 2022. We've got a lot of astrological movement and activity this month. We've got we are in beautiful Virgo season, and we also have Venus transiting in Virgo as well. So it's a quite grounding energy, which might be a little bit too much for your beautiful fiery energy. And we also have Mercury in retrograde, which is a huge thing at the moment because Mercury retrograde is renowned for causing little bits of upsets here and there with contracts, agreements, those kinds of things. And of course, when we think about contracts and agreements, that of course comes to relationships as well. Okay, so we've got a lot happening in the background from an astrological perspective. And so when we come into this reading, I want to open up and have a look at the energy around you and your twin flame, and then what's happening around the both of you and in your relationship itself. So with that, let's get started and go into getting the cards out for you, my darling Leo. Okay? So, spirits and guides, what is happening between beautiful Leo and their twin flame right now? Okay. Now, as I pull this energy out too, I want to be mindful of the fact that the twin flame energy is that really intense coming together. It's almost like there's one soul that is split when we come down into this material realm, right? And look at the energy between the both of you is acceptance, okay? And that's card number 55, if that's of interest to you, that particular number. And this card here is noticing the small, devotion to the small. And I'll go into those deeper meanings later on. As I usually do, I like to give those deeper meanings to the cards because they will resonate with different people as well. And that's another point with this reading. You know, some parts of it will resonate, others won't. And as we go through the reading, sometimes I get messages through that I know are specifically for someone who is watching. So, gorgeous Leo, let's pull out your energy, my darling. And you've got coming together. Beautiful card there. You can almost see the blending of two energies there. Okay? So as I was saying, that twin flame energy is really around that really intense splitting of one soul. It's almost like you're looking at yourself in the mirror. It's the same person in a lot of ways. And then in other ways, there are polarities where there's quite strong differences. But in the beginning, it is so intense that you're just caught up in it. It's like you become one with each other. It's almost, if you imagine, you know, two candles, two flames meeting. Now we've got the energy coming down for you, Chariot. You're really wanting to move forward with this, and the Chariot card is often there's not much obstacles in the way. However, we've got here coming through the Five of Pentacles. It almost looks like a heart in a cage there, doesn't it? That energy there. And I've got some energy coming through for your gorgeous partner there, my darling Leo. And just pulling some more cards to just tap into this energy, and we'll go much deeper into this reading for you, my darling Leo. Okay. I'm sensing here now we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And look, I get this with the Chariot as well, that you are just wanting to start again. You're kind of wanting a fresh start. Particularly with this, now your partner's got the Empress energy, but it was in reverse, so it's almost like they're feeling a bit of a lack of energy. And it's interesting with this card, it's almost like everything's hidden under this person's skirt, isn't it? Like those beautiful flowers are hidden. If you couldn't see them, they're there. I almost feel like when you met this person, even though there was an intense feeling, that they weren't showing their true selves to you straight away. You've got the Lover's energy between the two of you. I feel like you were both very drawn to each other, but I feel like there was a part that was perhaps not revealed. You've got the King of Pentacles there. I wonder if your twin flame energy is actually a earth sign. It could also be the fact that we have this energy between you of this Five of Pentacles, and you've got the King of Pentacles there. It's almost like this period of time where you've felt quite almost like you've had nothing to give because it's been so draining, this interaction. And then you've got the Lovers card coming along here between the two of you. I actually feel like you're now got a few cards coming through there. I feel wow, okay, lots of energy. I feel like your twin flame is thinking of you at the moment quite intensely with that Empress card there. That kind of, it's almost like it's being revealed to them, particularly with the Ace of Pentacles coming up for you. It's almost like it's being revealed to them finally that they have kind of reached that conclusion, that they realise that you meant a lot to them, which isn't unusual in that twin flame energy. It's almost like it's so intense, one or both partners pull away. There's some kind of push-pull between the two of you, where we go off and kind of have a think about, well, what the hell was that all about, right? And you've got the energy there coming up, actually coming through, which is that, again, that Page of Cups, which is a message coming through. And you've got there the Five of Cups, right? So you've got two fives, Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups. So the fives are about that agitator energy that comes through. And with that Page of Cups there, that's always a messenger card. There's a message coming through. And I feel like this, wow, you've got this, your partner has this energy about them, actually, Four of Cups, almost like it's Four of Cups with the suspender belt on and everything. It's almost like they're realizing that real deep attraction with you. We've got the King of Swords there, and we've also got coming through here as well this energy of the Queen of Swords. So I do feel that they are going to reconnect, particularly during this September retrograde period, because remember, this is the update that we're dealing with at the moment. And you've got the Lovers and the King of Pentacles. So as I said, you've got two kings on their side of the energy. So I feel like they're going to come in with a bit of bluster. Now, I'm also sensing with that energy around them, with the King of Swords, and also you had the Nine of Pentacles with them, they're going to come back and want to woo you. Now, whether you're ready for that is another thing. Let's deep dive into these oracle cards that we've got here for you, my darling Leo, and see what the next steps are coming into September, okay? So I've got all three cards here, so let's go into those deeper meanings for you, my darling Leo. Okay, beautiful Leo, your card is 66 coming together. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning, self-esteem, or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship or loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps you move out of a situation which would have consumed your life with tediousness and playing small. The coming together that's happening, however, know it is of love. This oracle brings guidance. You are going to be moved by love. Whether it is long-term or fast and furious, it is love and it has meaning. Let it be what it is, and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know that it serves your growth. Two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. And I think that's just a gorgeous card for you to receive, my darling Leo. It's like acknowledgement from the universe that this is a divine interaction and it was meant to happen. The next card is 55, acceptance. You have offered yourself asked to be of service to the greater good, created something that you want to contribute towards a healing of our world, and your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received, accepted by the divine, just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you as you are need to be. You have made an offering, a sacrifice, or of an attachment and giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. Shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days, a gentle touch that softly warms? And I really feel that that comes back to that energy around you, my darling Leo, where you had the Ace of Pentacles there. It's kind of like, I feel like this interaction is going to move you to another level. I almost feel like this person has made you see that, like maybe you have a calling in your life and that you wanted to create, and you thought you might be able to create it with that person, but you realize that you can still do that. I really feel that energy around you. Then we have the card for your twin flame, which is 32, devotion to the small. She bows, she honors growth. She sees that within the smallest flower there is the teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognizes that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, and in honoring nature, in taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom alive in men and women with open hearts. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands that devotion to Earth Mother is an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you that you may recognize but not think is so important. Yet she tells you now that this is very significant. Soon you will see what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you to fullness that you can only dream of. Enjoy. This message for this oracle is for you, that your blossoming is occurring now, and Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concern you have to her and let your creative power continue to gently guide you in the right direction. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought in the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. I really find this quite uncanny, that card that came up for your twin flame was the Empress. It's almost like this energy that you bring out in each other. You bring out this unfolding in your twin flame, this real abundant energy, this real Empress energy. And I really feel like both of you have this real epiphany about what you both want out of your life, and that you have these grown-up discussions. And honestly, I think you will come to this point, my darling Leo, that if that person can't have that discussion with you, and they haven't reached that point of full abundance yet, and that they haven't quite gotten into that Empress energy, then I feel like you will be strong enough to make that call, because you do have that belief in yourself at your core. You know that you are worth something, and you know this kind of energy you won't put up with being sustained for much longer. It's this real strong feeling that comes in this reading, and these beautiful cards here that you have gifts to offer the world, and it's kind of like, you know, you'll both come out of this from a learning experience, whether it's together or apart. You know, there's this real learning experience happening. The energy is around this reading. It's quite intense. Okay. So gorgeous energy there, and I really feel like there is some really loving energy coming through from your twin flame. And I feel that you will come and respond to that in quite a positive way. But I think you're going to give your twin flame a bit of a message here, particularly with that Ace of Pentacles energy, pardon me, and also the Page of Cups. I feel like you're going to give them a message, and it's going to be clear to them that they're going to have to either like commit and give you some kind of sure sign that they're willing to commit and move forward. Or I feel that you are just, you're kind of a little bit done with it, Leo. That's the energy that's coming through. Again, this point resonate for everybody, but I've got this real feeling coming through of, I really care about this person, but I'm kind of done. If they're not going to show me what I want to, what I want to receive back, I'm kind of done with it. That's the feeling that's coming through. I'm going to draw a few more cards here for you, my darling Leo. Okay. And yeah, I just get this kind of quite drained energy, pardon me, coming through. And we've got the Tower coming through here. Now the Tower in the Lenormand is a little bit different to the Tower when it comes up in Tarot. In Lenormand, it's more about that it's almost like that when you see your home on the horizon when you've come back from a long trip. You're wanting that refuge with this person, right? There's that real sense of refuge. Now we've got here the birds. I'm going to say straight up, my feeling here is there's some kind of gossip, or you're going to hear something. If they're going to message you directly, I really feel that, but you're also going to hear about them through somebody else, or maybe social media, something like that. There's going to be talk about them, right? And I would be not trusting that, only trusting what you hear from them. And you've got the cross there, and that's that real sign of, that's that real, what's the crux of the matter is really going to come out here in mid-September. It's quite clear in the message that's coming through that, particularly with this retrograde happening, they are going to reach out to you, my darling Leo. It's almost like they're finding their words finally to talk to you. And yeah, just with those three cards, that birds, the cross, and that tower / castle there, it's that culmination of coming together. There's this energy with you. Okay, so I want to draw a few more cards here for you, my darling Leo, to tap into the energy about, what kind of energy will you be heading into towards the end of the month, right? We're coming through mid-September, and I do feel that they're going to reach out. This is just the energy that's coming through with this reading. I want to tap into the energy, spirits and guides, what's going to happen for Leo and their twin flame. Well, this is interesting. 8 of Chalices, so 8 of Cups is that walking away energy. And you know what I see straight away when I see this card is that you're kind of at ultimatum stage with this person, my darling Leo. And you are, look, I've got this real energy about you that you, apart from the fact you're a Leo, so of course you're amazingly attractive, but in all seriousness, I get this real sense with you that you are normally a person who knows what they want, and this has thrown you, and it's pissing you off a little bit, actually, that this person has brought this out in you, this vulnerability in you, right? So I feel like you're kind of a bit annoyed, and we've got Seeker of Flames here, which is that it's that Knight of Wands energy, right? So quite passionate energy. Almost getting a Sagittarian kind of vibe. But you're a Leo, so it could be just that they're your fire partner. But I feel with this 8 of Chalices, the 8 of Cups there, that you're not you're not taking it anymore. You're done with it. You're like, I feel like you're talking to your friends or someone close to you and saying, I'm not doing this anymore. Like really it comes across as angry, but it's not anger. It's that frustration that comes out. And I almost see those 8 of Cups there as almost that over and over in energy. You're sick of this person kind of coming back all the time. And look at that, you've got the Six of Wands there, and that's the energy that I really feel is coming through, that you are going to be triumphant in this situation and you are going to call the shots here. I feel like this other person's been calling the shots, and that's not an energy that you naturally like. And look at that, you've got the Ace of Cups coming through, and I feel that that's it. It's like you are going to get the love that you deserve shown to you. And do you know what? Even if it's not from this twin flame, I really get this sense like you are going to be showing them how much you love yourself, and they're kind of going to be too respectful to not come back and show you how they're really feeling, because they know that you've given them so many chances with that Eight of Cups energy there, that they kind of come back with a newfound respect for you, my darling Leo, which they should have always have had, right? And as I said earlier, I just feel this energy around this relationship has really been this, again, you're naturally a Six of Wands person. You like to be kind of in that high vibe, high energy, and when this has taken you a bit by surprise, it's kind of knocked your good vibe around. And you know, you showed this person that love and affection that you really wanted to receive, and I feel like they just didn't know how to receive it when you first connected, or over the different times that you've connected with them. But I feel like you're kind of, as I said, that over and over giving them chances, I feel like you're kind of done with that. And with that Seeker of Flames there, that Knight of Wands energy, and the King of Pentacles, that really, this person, if they want to settle down, and that's the ultimatum you're going to say, if you want to settle down, then you're willing to look at it. But if not, I feel like you're looking for that greater love, that real deep love with that Ace of Cups and Lover's card. And that loving yourself is that deeper love that you will be able to attract. You've got Knight of Wands again, so double Knight of Wands there. It just seems to me that kind of energy around that person, quite passionate and attractive. I mean, who can resist, right? Fire sign Leo, who can resist? But there's that magnetism there that sometimes being mindful that just because somebody is magnetic and charismatic doesn't mean that we have to take their BS, right? We just don't have to do that. And you have your own personal power there, particularly with that Ace of Cups. I just really get this feeling, my darling Leo, that you are going to step into your power with this person and say, no, you know, I really find you attractive, I'm really drawn to you, I'm really captivated by you, but I'm not taking this kind of treatment anymore. And I feel like you're going to be, as I said, I feel like you're frustrated, and I feel like you've actually reached the point, Leo, I believe, that you are now stronger than you think, and you are going to stand your ground with this person. It's actually a really kind of triumphant energy that's coming through, my darling Leo. Okay, let's draw a few more cards, my darling, and close out on this energy around you, and then I'll pull some oracle cards to close out the reading. And look at that, you've got the Four of Wands, so gorgeous energy around you, being triumphant, right? And look at that, Queen of Swords. No one's going to mess when the Queen of Swords gets her sword out, and it's almost like she's giving someone a bit of a talking to, saying no. And you've got the Six of Pentacles. I almost feel that energy is going to come from that twin flame, that they finally see that they have to give something back. And even if it's not a reconciliation, they're finally going to give you some praise that you deserve. They're finally going to get some respect, as they always should have had. Again, this will resonate for the person who's meant to hear it. Now we've got a bit going on now. See, it's like you've come into your power, Leo. Finally, you are back in your groove with this Queen of Swords happening, where you're kind of saying, it's almost like you're my goodness, it's almost like your energy there is pointing to the Four of Wands, and your partner is the Six of Pentacles, and you're both looking to that Four of Wands energy and saying, are you going to get up on that podium and dance with me and dance in this dance of life or not? You know, this really, it's like there's two energies coming together here. Great possibilities, beautiful Leo. You're going to find your words and kind of give this person a bit of a talking to, but in your charming Leo way, because Leos, you're all beautiful and charming. So I can see you being quite triumphant in this interaction, right? Okay, I'm going to pull you some oracle cards now, my darling Leo, and close out the reading. But overall, like, I just really get a good vibe with all of this, even though there's this push-pull energy and you're feeling a bit done with the situation. I feel like you are going to find your words with this person in such a way they can't ignore it. It's kind of like you know, acknowledge that passion that you've both got between you, that it's there, and you have that conversation about it. But it's almost like this realization, okay, you know, are we in this together to create this great thing, or, you know, what's the situation here? Are we moving forward? And I absolutely love this Empress energy around your twin flame here. It's almost like I said in the beginning, you know, that there is this beauty under that skirt there of all of this abundance and all of this potential. It's when people run away and they don't want to face a situation that makes it so much more difficult to resolve. But I really feel that you both are coming to that conversation, particularly during this Mercury retrograde, my darling Leo. Okay, so as I said, I'll grab a couple of oracle cards for you as we close out this reading today. I will do an updated reading towards the end of September for you as well, my darling Leo. Please also remember to look to your moon and Venus signs when looking at love and relationship readings. Some people follow that as a guide, others don't. I tend to, you know, say yes, have a look, because you might find something in there that resonates, particularly when that energy is different to yours. You know, if it's a water sign or an earth sign, and we are in that really quite heavy earth energy this month with Virgo as well, my darling Leo. So, you know, keep that in mind just around those energies around you and your partner as well, that there are other energies there. So yes, hopefully some of this is resonating, and if it has, pop a like below. That always helps me to know that there's been some parts of the reading that has resonated, or a comment is always welcome too. Okay, I'm going to pull those final oracle cards for you, my darling Leo. Okay, spirits and guides, final message for gorgeous Leo today for their twin flame reading in mid-September. Okay, let's see. We have got nature. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. So very true. And Leo, you know, we all thrive when we're outdoors, but you love to explore. We've got have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. And so true, Leo. When we get involved in these really deep emotional things, as I said, that you may not have been expecting, it's really quite draining to the soul, and we kind of become a different person, and we forget to do things that are, you know, self-care. And as I said, with that Ace of Cups there, that love needs to start with yourself, my darling Leo, as always with that Ace of Cups. All good things come from the Ace of Cups that we pour on ourselves first, you know. and gorgeous energy there with that Queen of Swords and that Six of Pentacles. I really feel that beautiful coming together. You are going to receive some messages from your twin flame that are going to give you that sign of, that's it, you need to treat me this way, and we'll go from there. Okay, my darling Leo, if you've made it this far through the reading today, thank you so much for honouring me with your time today. I really appreciate it. And as I said, if you like this reading, please pop a like below. I'm doing longer readings for twin flames, so it's helpful for me to know if you do like the longer readings. So pop a comment or subscribe, and you'll be updated. Okay, my darling, as always, please take care and have a beautiful day.